What's happening, everybody? Today we are back with a brand new product review, the 2025 Donruss Baseball Blasters. And before you say it, yes, I know it's unlicensed, but you're guaranteed one auto or mem in a $25 box. You still got autos like Skeens to chase and many others. I mean, pretty sure Cal Ripken Jr. signs in this. I don't know if Griffey does, but I mean, you can pull all sorts of numbered stuff, optics, gold vinyls. There's all sorts of stuff out there to chase. In this specifically, we're going to be looking for stained glass. Obviously, we're going to be looking for rated prospects. There's silver and gold die cuts. This whammy insert. And if you want to pause it here and look, you can. But there is tons of inserts and tons of numbered stuff for us to pull. So you're looking to collect some young guys or some vets, this is definitely a decent set to buy, I'd say. And I mean, the hobby box is fairly inexpensive. You're guaranteed, I think, 3 auto and or 2 memorabilia, I believe. I could be wrong on that, but here's our first look. Jim Palmer. Oh, I don't like that. Don Mattingly. Jimmy Rollins. Jeff Bagwell. Yachty. Ricky. Piazza. Michael Young. Jim Thome. And here we have a rocket ship. I know that's an SSP for football. Not too familiar with the guy. I don't see a number on there anywhere, but Rocket Hollow Foil. We got Brooks Lee here. And that is going to be our optic card. So, and that's not a bad optic to get. We got Owen Hall on the rated prospect orange laser on the optic. That's pretty sweet. We got Nick Kurtz Gridiron Marbles. It's a good looking card. Pretty solid up and comer. Chase Dolander and Malcolm Moore. Not too familiar with that guy, but all right. It's not a bad first pack, honestly. I mean, got Brooks Lee again. Whoa, what just happened over here? Buster, Tony Perez, Junior Caminero, Mike Schmidt. We got Junior, Randy, Pujols. We got the, I believe this is just a red and blue, not numbered or anything, but Manny Ramirez, pretty cool foil card. Jim Thome on our optic. Is that black? That might be numbered. Maybe not. What is that? Thought the blacks were numbered pretty low, but let me look at that real quick, because that's going to be disco. Yeah, I can see it goes down to the black finite, which is your 101. Move my thumb out of the way. I don't know, unless I'm just blind or something, but if you guys see something that I am not, by all means, let me know. Alright, so we got our patch card, Jordan Lawler. And that's an orange ice. I don't see a number on there. Dalton Rushing on the bomb squad. Cooper Pratt on the rated prospect. And David Shields. I still want to know what's going on with that black disco. That threw me for a loop. Alright, we got Aaron Getty, Ripken, got Sagasi, Johnny Mize, Bucky Dent, Big Hurt, Connor Norby. We got Zebby Matthews, Tony Oliva. We got Jordan Lawler on the Rockets. Jimmy Rollins was a big old scratch on that one. See, that one is numbered down here at a 99. Very nice. Michael Young on our optic. We got Cash Mayfield, Bubba Chandler on our rated prospects, and we got a prism of Slade Caldwell, another black disco. I'm assuming that's the disco. That's gonna drive me nuts. Let me pause this and figure this out real quick. Okay, so it's just a base parallel. It's called Circles. They call it disco for football, so that threw me off. I apologize about that. Alright. We got Will Clark, Kobe Mayo, Johnny Bench, A-Rod, got Skeens, Will Wagner, Lou Gehrig, Jake Bloss, Terry Francona. We got Eddie Matthews on our red and blue. We got Trey Savage. This guy is supposed to be pretty solid up and comer. Same with this guy right here, Cam Smith. Hey, got my boy Bobby Baseball. Very nice. I'm gonna go on the PC. It's pretty sick. Greg Maddux on the orange laser optic. And Mike Piazza on the base optic. So we got 2 packs left here. Alright, we got Colt Keith. This is another guy that's supposed to be pretty good coming up, Jairo Iriarte. We got Jim Leland, Beltran, Pedro, Robin Ventura, Pedroia, Andrew Jones, rated rookie, Dylan Cruz, geez Louise. On our Rocket, we got a rated prospect, Caleb Lomavita for the Nets. Pretty sure he's on their top 30. How high, I couldn't tell you exactly off the top of my head, but Matt Shaw, that's a fantastic rookie. If you can get your hands on him and some stuff, that's solid. Bryce Matthews. We got Unleashed. This is another guy. This guy actually pitches with both hands. So he's listed as a left hand and a right hand pitcher, so that's pretty cool. This card's look kind of cool with the panther in the background. I don't think that's a short print, but we get Ricky and we get Jace Jung on our black circles. Okay, so last pack for box number 1. All right, Pablo. That one hurts a little bit. Nick York, Miguel Tejada, Pudge, Prince. It's pretty cool. His son, in his first at bat in the minors this year, cranked one. His first at bat as a pro. We got Craig Biggio, Jordan Lawler. We got Heston Kjerstad on the red and blue parallel. Connor Griffin. It's another solid rookie to have, working his way up at a decent pace. Thatcher Hurd. Not quite sure, honestly. Blake Burke. That one was in a different spot. Huh. It's weird. Oh, they gave us, whoa. They gave us 2 there. All right. Got Kjerstad and Ben Hess and 2 optics. Huh. That was weird. I don't know if they mispacked that one or not, but I will set that stack to the side. We will open this second one, and then at the end of the video, I will pause it and I'll go back and kind of sort it so that way we can kind of get a breakdown of how many prospect cards we're looking at, rated rookies, so on and so forth. Pedroia, Andrew Jones, another Dylan Cruz, Pablo, Nick York, Miguel Tejada, Pudge, Prince, Ozzy. There's Pudge on the Rockets. We got James Tibbs. This is another guy that's kind of catching fire right now. So if you have any of his, I don't know who this guy is though. If you have any of James Tibbs. Oh. Donruss Elite Series. Huh. Pretty cool looking card. It's different. Almost looks like a reprint. Maybe it is. Regardless, something different that we haven't seen. We love to see that for these reviews. Our optic is Johnny Bench, and our orange laser is a rated prospect and Hagen Smith, another guy that's pretty solid. I hope we can find an auto in this one instead of another memorabilia card. John Smoltz, Jack Leiter, Wainwright. We got Andrew Walters, Greg Maddux on the red and blue, Kobe Mayo on our optic, and we did not. We got another. Here's our circles, Tim Hudson, and it's not a terrible patch. Heston Kjerstad on the orange ice. Let's see. Authentic memorabilia is not from any specific game or event. So that kind of sucks, but that's a fantastic player to get. And that, though, I will say, Christian Campbell. We got Griff O'Farrell and Jet Williams. It's quite the pair of names there. I will say, though, the hobby boxes, if you can find one of those for a decent price, I know they're not insanely expensive. Might not be a bad one. You're guaranteed the 3 autos and everything. Like I was saying, Darren Baker on our rated rookie. We got Bobby Baseball. You know we're setting that one to the side. Dwight Gooden. Jake Arrieta. Jace Young. Kinsler. Ethan Salas. I'm pretty sure this guy is supposed to be pretty solid. And looking ahead, it looks like we got a flex emoji there. I don't know if that one's an SSP or what, but Drew Gilbert. We got the milestones. George Brett, 305 career batting average. That's pretty cool. Stick that one to the side. And we got a rated prospect, Carson Williams. I don't know too much about that guy either. I will have to look it up. All right. Austin Wells, Evan Carter, Jim Catt, Pee Wee Reese. This is another good rookie to get. Ronald's little brother, Luis Angel Acuna. Edgar Martinez, Cliff Lee, Chipper, Jim Rice. There we go. It's never bad to have a Judge sighting. All right, now we'll work our way from the back. Rentaro Sasaki. Bryce Cunningham. Yeah, the whole Kumar Rocker. There we go. Solid. Another solid rookie to get. And Bert Campaneris on our orange laser optic. All right, we got 2 packs left. Yeah, I know I've complained about it in the past in other videos, but I hate the whole Jacob Wilson. The whole cards flipped upside down every other card. It makes it a hell of a lot harder to sit here and shuffle through them. We got Braun, Mike Mussina, Bert Campanera, Sammy, Billy Martin, Greg Maddux. We got Judge. We got Prince Fielder on our rocket ship. Chase DeLauder. Braylon Payne for the Brewers. Austin Wells on the Bomb Squad. Big Poppy on our Circles. And Zebby Matthews again on our Optic. And this one's just a hollow foil. All right, last pack mojo. What can we pull? Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this product, if you're gonna get your hands on any. And can throw in that hashtag March to 100 to be included in the 100 subscriber giveaway. Yeah, we're getting close, guys, so don't forget, spread the word. Reggie Jackson, Roger Clemens, Hurston Waldrop, Jackson Cherio, James Wood, Manny, Eddie Matthews. You got Bobby Miller on the red. So maybe that's not a mistake. They did it again. Oh, and Cassie. So this time we got, okay, maybe it's not. I'm just going crazy. Sorry. Takoa Roby. Never heard of that guy. All right. Bobby Miller and Brock Wilkin, sorry. Caleb Lomativa and Connor Norby. So I will pause this, I'll get them separated and kind of run back through our breakdown. All right, we're back. I went ahead and put some penny sleeves on some of it, but it looks like there's a little bit of correlation, but not a ton, which is honestly kind of nice. I enjoy that, knowing that not every single box is gonna have the same pack for pack stuff. If I remember right, both boxes on the third pack ended up having the relic, so I'm curious if the auto will be in the same spot or not, but I'll just have to open more and find out, I suppose. But from what I can gather out of these two boxes anyways, small sample size, you get 6 rated rookies, 12 of your paper rated prospects. You get 6 of the vet optic cards base. You get 1 base rated prospect. And then between the boxes, you will get 3 stars and 3 red and blues, but you'll get an extra red and blue that's a rated prospect. And in this one, like, we got Kierstad, Matthews, Ramirez, then we got our 1 rated prospect. And then for our rocket ships, we got Lawler, and then we got 2 rated prospects there between Ryan Sloan and Caleb Lomavita. And in each box, we got 2 orange lasers. We got 1 rated prospect in Owen Hall and Greg Maddux in box number 1. In box number 1, sorry, we got our circles. We got 1 rated prospect, which is that's a good guy to get, a rated rookie, and we got a vet. And then we got our relic card, and then inserts. I think these Marvels cards look pretty slick. You got your Unleashed, your Bomb Squad, and another Marvels. So you get your 4 there, and then we got our numbered Jimmy Rollins on the pink ice to 99. So that was pretty cool. Only unfortunate part is this bottom corner here was a little dinged up. So that was box number 1. Box number 2 is kind of the same go around. You had your that one, hang on. Maybe we had 7 rookies there. Yeah, so we had 7 rookies and our 12 rated prospects. So they decided to give us a little extra love there, I guess. Or maybe there there's no true consistency, which would be nice too. And then you got your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, see, because now we get 5 optics on the vet base, and you get a rated rookie and a rated prospect. Going to our red and blues and rocket ships, we got our 3 vets and our rated prospect. And then we got 2 vets and a rated prospect, so little variance there. And we get a rated prospect and a vet orange laser on our optics. And in this one, we only got 2 of the circles, and it was 2 vets, which not the end of the world. A big poppy card's kind of cool. And then we had our orange ice relic, and we got our milestones, bomb squad. We had 2 unleashed here and 2 solid rookies. We had Yachty on the Elite Series, and then I had actually missed it while we were going through. This flex is actually numbered at a 149. So if you open this, make sure to check the front and the backs just to be safe. That way you're not overlooking anything. But let me know down in the comments which box you think won. If you'll be buying this stuff, throw in that hashtag March to 100. We'll see you next time.